Good morning, dear class. Today we are going to start chapter number 10, Respiration in Organisms. Respiration, as you know, the word describes breathe. Single breath is known as respiration. Now the chapter is Respiration in Organisms. Now organisms, as you know, that the living beings that respire, that take breath, is what this chapter is related to. So here's a conversation between two kids. Let's see what they are talking about. Arun, are you coming for the aerobics class in the afternoon? No, I have left it because it has been introduced in my school and I have joined the school aerobics club. Now here's a conversation between two kids. The girl asks the boy that, are you coming for aerobics class in the afternoon? Then the boy answer, no, I have left it because it is introduced in my school and I have joined the aerobics club. Then the girl says, good, but I have to go in the afternoon because there is no such activity in my school. Then the girl says, but I have to go because there is no such activity in my school. Then the boy answers, why don't you and your classmate together write an application to the school authority to provide you the facility? It is an activity that not only makes us healthy, but we also learn many other aspects like how to work in a team, how to be disciplined, etc. And moreover, it gets us so much fun. Now the boy tell the benefit of the aerobics club and ask the girl that, why don't you and your classmate ask the school authority to arrange this activity for you? Now let's see the introduction of the chapter Respiration in Organisms. The energy required to perform metabolic functions come from the burning of food in the presence of oxygen. This is called oxidation of food. Now, in the introduction, it is very important to understand what is the meaning of respiration. अगर आप ये नहीं समझेंगे कि respiration क्या होता है, then it will be very difficult for you to understand different processes of respiration in organisms. So, respiration, for that, energy is a key point. Energy is required to perform metabolic functions, and this energy comes from the burning of food. The food that you eat, when it burns in the presence of oxygen, then we get energy, and this is known as oxidation of food. It takes place in the cells. Now this process takes place in the cell. In this process, oxygen is used and simultaneously carbon dioxide is produced that has to be removed from the body. Now in this process, in the making of energy process, oxygen is used simultaneously and carbon dioxide is produced. So carbon dioxide has to be removed from the body. The individual cells cannot obtain oxygen directly from the atmosphere in higher organisms. Now in organisms like human being or higher organisms, the cells cannot obtain oxygen directly from the atmosphere. They get the supply of oxygen through the blood carried by the blood vessels. How do we get the oxygen? We get the oxygen through the blood that is carried out in our vessels. The process by which digested and absorbed food, that is the glucose, is oxidized to release energy is called respiration. Now a very simple definition according to the above paragraph is made for you for respiration, that is the process by which digested and absorbed food is oxidized to release energy is known as respiration. ऐसा प्रोसेस जिसमें डाइजेस्टेड एंड एब्जॉर्ब्ड फूड ऑक्सीडाइज होते हैं टू प्रोड्यूस एनर्जी, टू गिव अस एनर्जी, इज नोन एज respiration. Now respiration has two phases, that is the internal and external. External is generally the breathing and internal is respiration or cellular respiration. The respiration that takes place in our cells is known as internal respiration. Here is a small flowchart given to you, like respiration is divided into two phases, that is external respiration or breathing and internal respiration or cellular respiration. Now in external breathing you have generally two process, the inhalation, exhalation. Inhale, just means to take the breath inside, that is also known as inspiration, and exhalation is to exhale the breath outside, that is expiration. Cellular respiration is also of two types, that is aerobic and anaerobic. So this was the introduction of the chapter respiration. I hope you have understood it.